Are you ready to explore how to build a multi-agency team around a child? This video outlines the key aspects of assembling such teams in residential childcare. Discover the practical leadership skills needed for effective team building. Building a team is more than just attending meetings. It involves choosing the right people and agreeing on their roles. The process starts with recognizing the need and setting up the team. Done well, it turns scattered services into a focused team. Poor execution adds confusion and unnecessary meetings. Knowing when to build a team is crucial. Complex needs spanning health, education, and care require coordinated action. Escalating risks like safeguarding concerns also signal the need for a team. Recognizing these signals early can prevent crises. It's about spotting circumstances rather than waiting for a crisis. Not every situation needs a full multi-agency team. Match the response to the level of need. Lower-level needs may be met with a smaller team. Complex needs justify a formally coordinated team. Building an oversized team for simple needs wastes resources. Family involvement is central but complex. Their knowledge and relationships are irreplaceable. Involvement supports identity and contact. However, it must be weighed against safety and wishes. Each case requires careful consideration. Several factors influence family involvement. Capacity and commitment vary over time. Legal constraints can shape involvement. Travel considerations affect practical involvement. Risk management is crucial when a family member poses a risk. Factors often pull in different directions. A willing parent far away faces travel barriers. A risky family member needs managed involvement. The child's wishes and best interests are paramount. Always analyze how these factors interact for each child. A team needs a clear task, roles, and boundaries. The task is a shared statement of the team's purpose. Roles define contributions, avoiding gaps or overlaps. Boundaries clarify each agency's remit and authority. A lead coordinates and holds the team together. Teams move through forming, storming, norming, and performing. Agreeing on tasks and roles helps move through stages. For looked-after children, upfront agreement is crucial. It speeds up reaching the performing stage. Less friction leads to better outcomes. Clarifying roles is essential for team success. Identify who is responsible for each action. Accountability must be clear, often with a lead. Consult those whose expertise is needed. Keep everyone informed, including the child. Bring people together early to agree on purpose. Make roles explicit and document them. Resolve overlaps and gaps from the start. Ensure the child's voice shapes the task. Agreement means genuine understanding, not assumed consent. Turn agreement into working terms. Objectives define the team's goals. Action plans outline responsibilities and timelines. Communication ensures progress is tracked. Negotiation focuses on interests, not positions. Effective negotiation separates people from problems. Focus on interests rather than fixed positions. Generate options for mutual gain. Use objective criteria for decision-making. Agreement, not victory, is the goal. Resources and thresholds often cause friction. Agencies may resist commitments due to pressure. Differing views of risk complicate negotiations. Ownership disputes over responsibility arise. Address these issues early for smoother collaboration. Anchor negotiations to the shared goal, the child's needs. Be honest about commitments, expecting the same from others. Find workable arrangements within real constraints. Document agreed parameters for clarity. Negotiation means balancing needs and realities. Influence comes from expertise and relationships. In multi-agency work, command is not an option. Credibility and relationships are key. The child's needs must be the focus. Influence through shared goals, not authority. Effective arrangements focus on the child. They must be appropriate to the task. Relationship building is essential. Confidentiality and information sharing are crucial. Use these 4 tests to judge arrangements. Focus discussions on the child's needs. Use credibility and relationships to influence. Model openness and follow-through. Challenge arrangements that fail the 4 tests. Secure effective arrangements through shared focus. Confidentiality and information sharing must be balanced. Agree on what information is shared and why. Share only what is necessary for safety. Transparency with the child and family is key. Fear of breaching confidentiality must not block safeguarding. Effective arrangements need ongoing maintenance. Keep relationships warm between meetings. Adjust arrangements as the child's needs change. Avoid sliding back into agency agendas. Consistent focus on the child is essential. Focus on the child's best interest to guide your actions.